first of all, before I tell this story, I must say my apologies for putting it out late. I was tired. Stuff happens. Stuff is what it is when it is. You cannot help when something comes up. Well, anyway, enough of that. Today, today's story is going to be the very first seizure that I had. Okay. It all started when I was in the fifth grade. It was just a typical day. During my math lesson, I felt this weird tingling. I did not know what it was. I was a little concerned, a little scared. And all the thoughts that were running into my mind, I wanted to say I need help. But I couldn't say nothing. While people were trying to get me to talk, they were just making me more frustrated. And it felt like the seizure was being provoked. But at the time, I didn't even know what a seizure was. So, only thing I felt was me getting frustrated and scared and not sure what to do all at once. But, well, what gets me is with all the noise that was being made, I'm surprised it didn't look over sooner, before it even got bad. But just like other problems that were studied, they didn't figure out no answers or relatively close to solving the problem until now. Like with learning capabilities, but that's neither here nor there. Well, anyway, back to the story. Ever since the math lesson, my teachers and school staff was tailing me throughout the rest of the day until it was time to leave. Then it was like, Ed Shep, go to the clinic. We're going to get your dad to pick you up or get somebody to pick you up. I was like, okay. So basically it was what it was. I had my teachers perplexed, my principals perplexed, my dad, my brother, my nana. I had everybody confused and scared. But none of them asked me how I was feeling about all this. I was feeling confused. I was feeling confused just like they were, but I was also feeling scared, but more than they were. Like, I was fearing that I was going to swallow my tongue or bite my lip or something. But I got lucky. None of that happened. And I managed to bounce back just enough to be able to eat my lunch. But they wouldn't let me completely eat my lunch, so I was hungry for the rest of the day. And those adults, they didn't ask me if I was hungry asked me if I was hungry by the time school was out and I was waiting in the clinic. As soon as I could tell my dad, as soon as I could speak clearly in complete sentences, I told my dad what happened. I got me a big dinner that night. Not like celebration kind of big, but like more than what I normally ate. And then plus also got an extension of my homework. But those were the only good things about it that I seen. Everything else was me blacking out, blurry vision in and out, blacking out, falling. I'm surprised it didn't hurt myself, like hit my head or nothing. But all of that was pretty creepy. Now it's not as bad as it used to be. But no matter how old you are and how long you dealt with this, It's creepy from each end, whether you deal with them or whether you see people deal with them. It's creepy no matter what. I know it's tempting to ask them, say their name a couple times, ask them if they're all right, but all that does is just make stuff worse. It's like okay, it's like picking a scab off your arm or whatever. In due time, the scab would fall off. You pick it, it irritates the wound or the injury. Well, anyway, that's all for this story. Like I said, my apologies for putting out late. But if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Y'all have a good day or night or whenever y'all see this.